Hello everybody, I hope you're doing fine. Today's session is on present simple of the verb tolerate. Tolerate in Albanian is toleroj. Toleroj. Uh, there is a picture here on the right hand side of the screen which is from the communist time of Albania. It's a picture of moms and children. Today is my mother's birthday, so this is a tribute to her birthday and to all the mothers of Albania, who actually tolerated a lot. They tolerated a lot during communism to raise their children, and they are still tolerating. Albanian moms are generally very passionate about being moms. So they work, but they still are very attached to their family, their children, their husbands. So this is a tribute to my mom and all the moms of Albania. So I tolerate, un toleroj, you tolerate, ti toleron, he tolerates, ai toleron, she tolerates, ajo toleron, it tolerates, ajo toleron. It tolerates, as we said, is for basically it is an abstract noun, is an abstract pronoun. So it could be for animals, but it could actually be even for abstract notions. So, for example, motherhood tolerates, I don't know what's childbearing or child caring or family caring. So basically, it's an abstract notion. Ai, ajo, toleron. In Albanian, ai, ajo, toleron is not an abstract notion. It's an actual. It refers to a pronoun. However, it depends sometimes on the circumstances. We tolerate. Ne tolerojmë. You tolerate. You toleroni. They tolerate. Ata, ato tolerate. As we have said, if you ask question with do, you answer with do or don't. If you ask question with does, you answer with does or doesn't. So do I tolerate? Do you tolerate? Does he tolerate? Does she tolerate? Does it tolerate? Do we tolerate? Do you tolerate? Do they tolerate? And in Albanian, before we continue with Albanian, as you can see here, I've put a picture of, which is again from communist Albania, actually from socialist Albania. The concept of socialism in Albania, and maybe in other former communist countries, was that females were given power. So it was something similar to feminism in Europe, but the opposite actually. The opposite was that females were expected to do the same thing as males. This is why in Albania, for example, we never had problems with finding women engineers. They were always there. We never had issues with finding, basically having women in any workforce that could generally be considered as a male-dominant area is not in Albania. It has never been. And as we speak, is nowhere. So it's basically 50-50, every single thing in Albania, every single profession. And the ministries in Albania are mainly held by females. So we have more female ministers than we have male ministers. All right, let's continue. Do I tolerate? Do you tolerate? Does he tolerate? Does she tolerate? Does it tolerate? Do we tolerate? Do you tolerate? Do they tolerate? Generally, the verb in Albanian has the same patterns. So we have y in un, so basically in I, n in the rest, you, he, she. We always have toleron, toleron, so n, n. And then in we have tolerojmë, so we have m. And then in you for polite or plural is toleroni, so we have a ni, and ata ato is jna, jna. So I don't tolerate, unë nuk e toleroj. As you can see here, you have a picture again from communist Albania. As I said, that we never had the problem of gender segregation whatsoever. We are all trained the same. So you have women here being trained how to shoot. So this was a common thing in Albania. We always had it even in high school. Eventually, I mean, it's no longer being taught, but this was the case. So women were taught to defend their country from the imaginary enemies. So I don't tolerate, or nuk e toleroj. You don't tolerate. Again, as I said, in Albanian you have na, na, na. So you, he, she. It is always na, na, na. So when nuk e toleroj, he doesn't tolerate, she doesn't tolerate, it doesn't tolerate. And then we have we don't tolerate, which as I said is the yma. So ne nuk e tolerojmë, you don't tolerate, you nuk e toleroni, they don't tolerate, they don't, ata nuk e tolerojnë. So this was today's lesson. Shihemi në mësimin tjetër. See you in the next lesson. As always, comment, share, and like for the new videos. Bye bye.